About to go to sleep. Life's all a mindset at the end of the day. Mindset's one thing though. There's probably something called the energetic level, the very subtleness, which is why you want to do something, but for some fucking reason, you can't push through this invisible wall. And that, I think, is the energy. And I don't know how the fuck that shit gets replaced. But I think through the constant, like, coming back and coming back and coming back and keep knocking at the door of whatever it is you are going towards, eventually it subsides. And that's like what they, like, that's what they call about the lifetimes, that it takes a certain amount of lifetimes to become fully enlightened or whatever the fuck. Because like everybody will eventually become enlightened. It's just eventually, it's just how long are you willing, or is it gonna happen? And I think it's that willingness to keep knocking at the door. Most people just are chilling, and life will just force it out of them. A relative will die, a tough situation will happen, something will be taken away from you, and then it's forcing you to sort of get to that space of freedom. Otherwise, you'll just keep suffering the same thing over and over again for your entire life, your entire existence. So this could be done with, this could be even success. Like you want to get something, you want to be successful at something. So you do everything in your power. You change your mindset to become successful already. You do everything that the successful person would be doing. But then you go back into your old ways because it's an energetic block. But the way to change it, the way to go, is to keep knocking at the door. And every time you knock at the door, the closer you get. It's like a saving progress area. You run 100 meters, you'll stay at the 100 meters. But then you'll stop and you'll just stay stuck at the 100 meters. The finish line could be 1,000 meters, but sometimes you might run 1 meter, 2 meter, and then stop, and then maybe run backwards 10 meters. But if you just keep running and keep knocking at the door, whatever it is you're looking towards, eventually you'll hit the finish line. For all we know, the finish line could be 100 feet. You just keep going 1 foot forward, and then 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot back. But if you go 10 inches, and you keep going 10 inches every moment, you'll eventually get there. Instead of just going 50 feet, you run 50 feet full sprint, but then you get fucking burned out, and you get like super confusion, and you just go 100 feet back. It's essentially what it is, essentially life. If you just stay in the direction of where it is, of anything, it'll be opened up to you. How you know you're close? You know you're close because that massive amount of confusion and frustration and explosion of go do this other thing and quit will really come to life. That's how you know you're at the door, because it will resist with as much power as possible. The more resistance, the closer you are. It's like, that's the best way to test it. Like, am I close to success? We'll see how much are you resisting. If it's in a massive amount of resistance, you're close. If it's a little bit of resistance, you're far. In that massive amount of resistance, the shit will pop. And that's what happens to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a foolproof process of life. Most people don't want to test the waters of the resistance. Even myself, sometimes it's like, you don't want to touch it because it's sort of like a fire. It's sort of like a death. And you are dying. You're dying to your old self. Are you willing to die? You get what I'm saying? Are you willing to die? Anyways, that's all I have to say. It's true. Are you willing to die? I don't know.